Hello dear students, welcome again. I'm making this video after a long break. This video is based on chapter 4 of Business Economics, semester 1 of FYBCOM. Though dear students, you will find this topics which I have included in most of the syllabus of BBA and BA, BCOM and even MBA syllabus. You will find these topics are covered. So this video is going to be useful for all these courses across the university, not only for the Pune University students but for all the universities across India. So dear students, if you have not subscribed my channel yet, you can follow this link and visit my channel, and if you find it useful you can subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you can get the latest notification for the latest videos. So let us begin with the questions, dear student. First of all, these are the topics which I have covered for this video. Okay, it's about production function and different concepts related to production, law of variable proportion, law of returns to scale, and finally economies and diseconomies of scale, internal as well as external economies. So without wasting much time, directly move on to the first question. First question is, in production function, production is a function of price, factors of production, total expenditure, total revenue. So it's a very simple, easy question. Production is a function of factors of production. So B is the correct answer here. Second question, which of the following is related to the short run production function? See, dear students, production function are different in the short run and in the long run, and they are known by different names. What is that? Is this law of demand, law of variable proportion, returns to scale, elasticity of demand? So here correct answer is, in the short run production function, or the short run production function is known as law of variable proportion, because the proportion of fixed and variable factor keep on changing, because fixed factor are fixed and variable factor you are changing, so proportion gets changed. So B is the correct answer here. Moving on to the third question, the basic reason of operating the law of diminishing returns is a scarcity of factors, imperfect substitution between factors, both A and B, or D, abundance of factors. So why diminishing returns, law of diminishing returns occur? The reason is both scarcity of factors and imperfect substitution between factors. So C is the correct answer. Next question, long run production function is related to, or it is known by which name? Law of diminishing return, law of increasing return, laws of returns to scale, elasticity of demand. So this is not the correct. Obviously this is, you can remove among these three. Law of returns to scale is connected with the long run production function. Law of diminishing return, law of increasing return, law of constant returns are connected with the law of variable proportion. Whereas when you say returns to scale, that is, the scale changes, so scale can be changed in the long run only. So C is the correct answer. Next question, in which stage of production a rational producer likes to operate in short run production? First stage, second stage, third stage, or none of these? So correct answer is, every rational producer would like to produce in the second stage of production. Okay, why it is so? Because in first stage still there is scope to increase the production with lesser cost, and in the third stage negative returns starts. So the producer, rational producer, would always like to produce in the second stage. Okay, so B is the correct answer. Dash shows the overall output generated at a given level of output. Cost function shows, production function shows, ISO cost shows, marginal rate of technical substitution shows. So the correct answer is production function shows the overall output generated at a given level of input. How much of input, how much of output will be generated depends on. So the production function explains this relation between input and output. So B is the correct answer. Next question, law of variable proportion explains 3 stages of production. In the first stage of production, what happens? Both MP and AP rise. MP rises, AP falls, MP is 0. So in the first stage of law of variable proportion, both MP, that is marginal product, as well as average product, both rise. So A is the correct answer. If LAC, long run average cost curve, falls as output expands, this is due to which reason? Law of diminishing returns or economies of scale. C, law of variable proportion, diseconomies of scale. So as long run average cost curve falls, output expands. This is because of economies of scale or advantages of increase in scale in the long run. Okay, this is the reason of expanding output with falling cost in the long run. Next question, production function is traditionally expressed as Qx is function of Px, Qx is function of LKTR, Qx is equal to dx, Qd is equal to Px. Is very simple question. This B is the correct answer. Qx, that is quantity of x, is the function of, depends on labor, capital, technology, raw material. So this is B is the correct answer here. Isoquants are equal to, or isoquants are also called product curves, total utility curves, cost curves, revenue curves. So this question is also pretty easy, that isoquants are also called product curves. Which factors among following we find in short run production process? Fixed factors, variable factors, both A and B, none of these. In fact, in the short run production, we have some factors as fixed factors, some factors variable factors. So both we have simultaneous presence of fixed and variable factor in the short run. So both A and B is correct. Which of the following is a source of production? Land, labor, capital, all of these. In fact, all these three are the factors of production or source of production. So D is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question. Dear students, the marginal product curve is above the average product curve. Marginal product curve is above the average product curve when the average product is increasing, decreasing, constant, stable. So here the right answer would be increasing. Marginal product curve remains above till the time average product curve is increasing. The moment average product curve reaches maximum, average marginal product cuts it and start falling. Okay, so A is the correct answer here. Increasing returns to scale. Increasing returns to scale can be explained in terms of external and internal diseconomies, external and internal economies, external economies and internal diseconomies. All of these. Correct answer is increasing returns to scale occurs because of external and internal economies or advantages, internal and external advantages of increase in scale. So B is the correct answer here. An isoquant is dash to an isoquants line at the equilibrium point. At equilibrium point, isoquant and isoquants, convex, concave, tangent, intersecting. In fact, at equilibrium point, isoquant is tangent to an isoquants line. Okay, so C is the correct answer. If all the factors of production are increased by same proportion, and as a result output increases by a greater proportion, then it is called constant returns to scale, increasing returns to scale, decreasing returns to scale, negative returns to scale. Here correct answer is increasing returns to scale. When output increases by a greater proportion, so that is relevant to increasing returns to scale. Okay, this is we are talking about long run production, because all factors of production can be changed. Okay, so B is the correct answer here. At the point of inflection, the marginal product is increasing, decreasing, negative, maximum. In fact, at the point of inflection, the marginal product reaches to the maximum. Okay, so D is the correct answer. Diminishing marginal returns implies, diminishing marginal return means decreasing average variable cost, decreasing marginal cost, increasing marginal cost, decreasing average cost. In fact, marginal returns are declining, so your cost, marginal cost, would be increasing. So it is increasing marginal costs. C is the correct answer at that situation of diminishing marginal return. If the marginal product of labor is below the average product of labor, it must be true that marginal product of labor is negative? No. Marginal product of labor is 0? No. Average product of labor is falling. When marginal product of labor is below the average product curve, that time average product curve will be falling. So C is the correct answer. Average product of average product curve or average product can never be negative. So C will be the correct answer here. Law of variable proportion is valid when only one input is fixed and all other inputs are kept variable. So in fact, this first one is the correct answer. All factors are kept constant, it's not valid. All inputs are varied in the same proportion, that is also not correct. All factors are variable, that is possible in the long run only. So, and you know that law of variable proportion is related to short period. So in short period, one input is fixed and all other inputs are variable. So A is the correct answer here. What are the shape of average product and marginal product curves? U-shaped, inverse U-shaped, S-shaped, inverse S-shaped. So correct answer is inverse U-shaped. The average product and marginal product curves shape is inverse U-shaped. Okay, so B is the correct answer. At what point does the marginal product curve cuts the average product curve? It's very simple question here. At lowest point of average product curve? No. At the falling part of average product curve? No. At the maximum point of average product curve. Marginal product always cuts at the maximum point of average product curve. So C is the correct answer here. What is the value of marginal product when total product is maximum? This is also very most asked question or obvious question here. At the point of maximum total product curve, marginal product curve becomes 0, reaches to 0. Only then the total product will be maximum at that point. So D is the correct answer here. What happens to the marginal product curve when the total product increases at diminishing rate? When total product increases at diminishing rate, marginal product curve cannot increase, marginal product cannot be negative, marginal product is 0, marginal product will be decreasing. So here D is the correct answer. Here the hint is here. Total product increases at diminishing rate, so marginal product would be decreasing. D is the correct answer. When variable input labor is increased by 1 unit, total product falls. With the increase in labor by 1 unit, total product falls. What would be the marginal productivity of labor? No doubt the marginal productivity of labor would be negative. Why? Because the total product falls with the addition of one labor. So A is the correct answer, no doubt. Okay. When total product increases at increasing rate, what happens to marginal product? Again, you can guess easily, marginal product would be increasing. When total product increases at decreasing rate, then it would be decreasing. When it is increases at increasing rate, marginal product would be increasing. Okay, so this A is the correct answer here. In dash phase of law of returns to scale, which means in the long run we are talking about total product and marginal product are falling. So, and MP is negative. What return is this? So here some hints are given. Total product and marginal product are falling, and marginal product is negative also, falling as well as negative. So this is related to negative returns. Okay, so in negative returns phase you are there. Okay, that is the last stage. In dash phase of laws of returns to scale, TP, that is total product, rises at an increasing rate, and MP and AP are also rising. Again, the hint is there that when MP and AP, we have already discussed this type of question, that MP, AP rising in the first stage, that is increasing stage. So A is the correct answer. The slope of isoquant curve depends on marginal rate of technical substitution between labor and capital, marginal rate of substitution between two goods, this is related to indifference curve, marginal utility of money, there is no marginal efficiency. So A is the correct answer. MRTS between labor and capital, that is the slope of isoquant. You can measure slope of isoquant by MRTS. Isoquant is always downward sloping. So this is also very obvious and clear cut answer. A is the correct answer here. Two isoquants dash intersect each other. Can intersect, always intersect, do not, it cannot intersect. Like indifference curve, isoquant curve also do not. So C is the correct answer, do not intersect each other. Okay. Marginal rate of technical substitution is the dash of isoquant. It is the slope of isoquant. A is the correct answer, not function curve. So A is the correct answer here. Economies of scale are the cost disadvantages, no, structure analysis advantages. So economies of scale are the cost advantages. Okay, so D is the correct answer. Development of transportation and marketing facilities are dash economies: external economies, internal economies, micro firms economies. So correct answer is external economies. When transportation and marketing facilities improve, all the firms get advantages. There is no internal effort by the firm, it is overall development of industry. So it is part of external economy. So A is the correct answer here. Production is the process of adding value by change in form. B, by change in place, by changing hands, all of the above. So production is the process of adding value by all of the above, by changing form, by changing place, by changing hands. So by all these you create value. Okay, so D is the correct answer here. Total volume of goods and services produced during a specified period of time is called total product, is measured as TP or TPP, that is total physical product, is equal to summation of MP or summation of MPP. So it seems that this A is the correct answer, because you add all the marginal product, you will get the total physical product or total product. This is in fact the formula for marginal product, this is formula for average product, this is marginal product. So all three are wrong. First one is the correct answer. Marginal product or marginal physical product is the change in the total product due to the application of one more or one less unit of variable factor is measured as marginal product of nth unit is equal to TPn plus 1 minus TPn. MPn is equal to change in TP divided by change in labor, and both A and B, TPP is equal to summation of MP. So this one is not there. So correct answer is in both the ways, first and second, you can use to calculate MPP or marginal product. So C is the correct answer here. Average product or average physical product, okay, is per unit production of variable factor is measured as average product is equal to total product divided by number of units of variable factor. This is also correct. AP is equal to TP by L, is both are the same thing. APP is equal to delta TP upon delta L. No. So correct answer is both first and second, A and B will be the correct answer here. The law of variable proportion is also called law of diminishing marginal return, law of increasing marginal return, law of return, law of proportion returns. So A is the correct answer. Law of variable proportion is also known as, called as law of diminishing returns. In the first stage, law of variable proportion, marginal product is dash then 0 and dash then AP. Marginal product is greater than 0, lesser than AP, lesser than 0, greater than AP, lesser. So marginal product in the first stage, it is greater than 0 because it is increasing, and average product curve is also and greater than AP. In the first stage, MP is greater than 0 and it is greater than AP also. So D is the correct answer here. In the second stage of law of variable proportion, MP is second stage greater than 0 and less than AP. So here A will be the correct answer. So dear students, to know such type of question, you must draw the diagram to see it. Okay, so it would be very easy for you to answer such type of questions, to answer whether average product and marginal product, how they are connected. Okay, so here A is the correct answer. Third, in the third stage of law of variable proportion, marginal product curve is less than 0 and average product is greater than 0. So B is the correct answer. This, how come I am able to tell you? It is because I remember the diagram. I'll show you here how they are connected quickly. You see all the three questions which we have done. See, this is how the average and marginal product curves are, connected. Like this you can draw. You see, this is how, this is your marginal product and this is your average product. Okay, so this is the stage where maximum point AP is cutting, MP is cutting AP, and in the first stage, average marginal product curve is greater than MP and average product is increasing. The first question which we have discussed. Okay, and here this is third stage we are talking. So you just draw that this becomes negative in fact. So in the third stage, marginal product curve is less than 0. That means below this line, and average product curve is greater than 0. Average product curve never becomes 0, it remains positive, so it would be greater than 0. So that's what, so you must remember this diagram which to answer such type of question. Okay, moving on to the next question. What causes increasing returns in the first stage of law of variable proportion? Individuality of factors, division of labor and specialization, both A and B, optimum utilization of resources. So in increasing return there is no optimum utilization. So first 2 points are relevant points. So C is the correct answer here. What causes constant returns at the second stage of law of variable proportion? Optimum utilization of variable factor, ideal factor ratio, certain factors become scarce, both A and B. So the certain factors become scarce is the factor for the third stage. So first two here again are the relevant factor, so both A and B. D is the correct answer because optimum utilization of factor take place in the second stage, and factor ratio, that is fixed and variable factor ratio, reaches to the ideal point, so that's why there is a constant return. Okay, next question, what causes diminishing returns in the third stage of law of variable proportion? Certain factors become fixed. Okay, substitution of all the factors is not available, certain factors become scarce, all of the above. All these are the reasons of diminishing returns in the third stage of law of variable proportion. So D is the correct answer here. An isoquant is the dash of all technically efficient combinations of two inputs for producing a given level of output. It is the locus of all technically, locus means connecting points, those dots which are efficient combinations of labor and capital, if you take that give you a given level of output. So it is A is the correct answer here. It is not addition, multiplication or sum, but it is the locus of connecting point of a technically efficient combination of two inputs. Technical economies are the result of economies of increased dimension, economies of linking process, both A and B. Managerial economics, here managerial economies is not related to technical economies, so both first 2 points are relevant here related to technical economies, that is economies of increased dimensions and economies of linking process. Okay, so C is the correct answer here. Internal economies includes technical economies, marketing economies, economies of concentration, both A and B. Here see, economies of concentration is related to external economies, but first 2 points, that is technical economies, marketing economies, there are some more like financial economies, managerial economies, all are the internal economies. So first 2 here is relevant to internal economies, so D is the correct answer. Those economies which accrue to each firm of an industry when industry expands is called, when industry expands, we are not talking about firms expansion, we are talking about industry expansion. So it is connected to internal economies? No. Internal economy is related to change in within the firm, so it is connected with external economies. So B is the correct. Managerial economies, risk bearing economies, these are internal economies. Okay, so B is the correct answer here. External economies includes economies of concentration, economies of information, economies of disintegration, all of the above. So here the correct answer is all of the above. Though dear students, you may not get a question, these type of direct question, my objective to make this MCQ videos so that you can learn some points directly, and even if these some points are changed, you will come to know, okay, these are the relevant points related to external economies. So here all the 3 are the external economies. Okay, so D is the correct answer. Which one of the following is the example of external diseconomies? Overcrowding of industrial units, managerial problems, overproduction, specialization. So here correct answer is external. We are talking about external diseconomies, so it is connected with overcrowding of industrial unit. There may be pollution and higher cost of living in the cities, like that, those are external diseconomies. So A is the correct answer here, whereas these points are related with the internal diseconomies. Okay, thank you so much dear students. I'll be making some more videos related to semester 2 in the next video. This is how your first semester, all the 4 chapters I have covered. So if you have any comment, any queries, you can post in the comment box, and please press the bell icon also, so that you can get notification for the new videos. Thank you so much.